Any lady who like leaves a man and still talks about the man, the person is really hurt.
Oh, you know what? Look at how much this guy could not even pay for a wedding, to the fact that now he is buying me a car. I was very happy. So I did post it on
Hi there, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? What's been happening? My name is Omi and this is Talk to Your Homie TV. Here we talk about anything that is buzzing. Once it's buzzing online, once it's like a very sweet gist, best believe we talk about it in my channel. So please subscribe to my channel, because I mean, don't be bored. Hear like the latest gist, what's happening. I mean, please. Today's video we're talking about Tonto Dikeh and her husband and all this saga. She did an interview and I'm just like, oh my days, baby girl. So first of all, if you don't know who Tonto is a Nigerian actress. She's been acting for a bit, man. You know, she got married in 2015-ish, and then she calmed down with the whole acting thing. Right now, she's like an influencer, come actress, come Nigerian celebrity, come Instagram, like hottie. She's just really like that. What word would I call her now? That sensational Nigerian celebrity, yeah? So she got married and then she divorced her husband, I think 2 years ago. But I mean, guys, since that time, Tonto Dikeh has not stopped talking about the man, how horrible her marriage was with the man. It's just very crazy. It's a lot. She did a video, an interview talking about the guy. I want us to watch it together, yeah, and just discuss it.
a paper interview, print, or there's either a TV interview or a radio station, all on me. He has nothing else to talk about. It's all on me, and they're all allegations, they're all lies. I'm here to clear. I'm not going to go down history as the liar.
Please clear. Let's hear what's happening, what's been happening. Because this Mr. X, yeah, this Mr. X was buzzing at the time she was dating him. Let's find out.
You see, that's really a very complicated issue, and that's why I really want people to pay close attention.
Okay.
Around 2013, 2014, I met a very lovely man. I was not ashamed of saying his name, but we just wanted it private because none of my relationship had always seen the light of day and survived it. People always tarnished it with one news or the other. So it was something that I just wanted to protect. So I fell in love with a man, and I called him Mr. X. And I dated him from 2013 to 2015.
Okay.
And we broke up in the worst circumstances ever. I wouldn't say he deceived me, I just didn't see the signs. He got up from my bed and went for his own wedding, and
Are you serious?
it just broke me, devastated me, and I
So
think I was
painful.
in a state of need, emotional need. I just wanted what I lost. So 2015 February,
She remembers
13th,
date, man.
I went into a club
She remembers
to celebrate. Actually, a friend of mine knew how depressed I was for my breakup, and they took me to club to celebrate. And the club is not a place where you actually find me as a person, but I just needed that space. I just needed to just unwind, to clear my head.
Sometimes
and on the 13th of February 2015,
a girl needs to go clubbing
I met my son's father. He was not initially Mr. X.
Notice how she did not say my ex-husband, my son's
I had fronted this relationship so much. He had got me so much exotic gifts. He had done so much for me that even other girls were like, you know what, I want to have a Mr. X in my life. For that relationship to have broken off, I was so ashamed. I was so broken. I couldn't come out to say, you know what, my relationship had been broken. So when I met my son's father, February 2015, mind you, Mr. X had existed from 2013 or 14. When I met him, we met him in the club. I met him in the club 13th night, and we never saw again. I left the club on my own. I don't know if he left the club on his own, but I left the club, and 3 days later we started to talk. And because I was an emotional wreck, I needed a new relationship. I needed some sort of consolation, and he was there. So we got
to say rebound
dating.
is not good, but sometimes.
And that's how I declared him Mr. X. But initially, he was never Mr. X. He was never the person who got me all those exotic gifts or nothing.
Oh, so wait, her husband wasn't Mr. X? Oh, really?
Well, it's not because I was ashamed. It was more like he gave in to the idea of being called Mr. X because he wanted to be popular. And it was something that, you know, if you do this, we're gonna get popular, you're gonna get richer. I mean, he was my man, anything to make him get respected in public. So that was the case. The gift angle are different because before I was married or before I met him, there were lots of exotic gifts, and after I got married, there was the car gift. So it depends on what gift you're talking about.
But like, how would he have gotten richer if he had claimed to be Mr. X? How? Because I don't know how. Celebrities.
Well, yes, I did sell the car.
Confused.
And yes, I also said I sold the car in my very and only first interview that I did with Azuka, the woman who betrayed me and got bribed by my son's father. I did an interview with her and I said I sold the car because that was the only property in my possession. I had a son. I was leaving the marriage. I was not going to leave the marriage empty. Like I said on Instagram, if I saw he sold, I would have sold it. If there was any other property that he had apart from that car, I would have sold it because I was a wife, not a girlfriend. I have a son for you, I have a child for you.
Okay.
So that's it. On the car issue, I was pregnant and I went to give birth. I was in America then. Before now, we've had so much hardship. So much hardship. He had not been able to provide for me. I met him broke and I married him broke. So when I was in America, the joy of your husband sending you pictures, oh, I got you this car. I was elated. I was happy. I was overwhelmed that, oh, you know what? Look at how much this guy could not even pay for a wedding, to the fact that now he's buying me a car. I was very happy. So I did post it on Instagram. But I never knew that the car was not even in my name. I never knew that the car was not even my own. Because he knows that I'm a kind of person who wears my heart on my sleeve. If I love you, you would know it. The world will know it. If I don't like you, it's very evident. If I want to love you, it's evident. So there is no in-between. It's either black or white. So he knew that the excitement will make me post those videos. And that's where I would always say that he's a narcissist. He sits down and he plots everything that he does. He knew I was going to post that picture. So when I posted it, and by the time I came back to Nigeria, I never used to drive. After I gave it to my son, I had a driver and my friend. I had a very good friend then that used to take me someplace because I didn't even know Abuja. So there was a day she got into trouble with the law, and they needed the owner of the car, so she had to come get me. So I went there to the law office and they said, Madam, I know that you're Tonto, but you need to get the vehicle papers. So I had to go back home. I opened our safe. That was the first time I ever saw the car papers. I looked at the papers. It wasn't my name. It wasn't even my son's father's name. It was just a neutral name, and the price there was, I think, 16 or 15 million naira.
Okay.
So I wasn't bothered about it. But by the time I asked him, he didn't have any good explanation to give to me. So for me, I was like, you know what? Even if it's not in my name, as far as he said he bought the car for me, what belongs to my husband, it's mine. So that was how I got to post that video, that picture, like it was mine. And now I didn't sell the car while I was living in his house. I sold the car the very day I left his house and saying I did not want the marriage again. It was the only property that was available because the house we lived in was rented. I know that he said that it was bought, but it was rented. It was rented and it was furnished. It came with everything, even to the pillows. I think I only bought like 2 or 3 pillows from America to add up to the pillows at home, and a dining table. That is all we bought and contributed into that home. So there was nothing for me to have sold. So I sold the only possession, which was a car, which I didn't really need. I have cars in Port Harcourt. I have my G-Wagon in Port Harcourt. I have my Hummer. I had my Hummer. I still had my FJ Cruiser. No, sorry, not my FJ Cruiser. My FX Infinity. House? I still had I had one of the small car, one of like 2 years ago. So I still had all those things I'd already sent to my family. So I didn't really need a car. I needed the money so I could start up a new life. That's what I did. Okay,
she had sent the cars to. Oh, okay, I get. When like they're about to break up, like the whole marriage thing. Okay.
Now looking back, I think it was all the lies. It was all the lies because everything I ever liked about him was a lie.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not saying that I went out there to say I want to date or I want to get married to a who is in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But I am Tonto. You don't expect me to get married to a pauper.
Okay.
So definitely when he said I am Obasanjo's son, when his own mother told me I'm Obasanjo's wife, it was a plus for me.
That was a lie.
It was a plus. When you tell me that the house that I'm coming to Ghana to visit is your own property, because it was a large property. He said it was his own property, which he could never even prove ownership. And it would still come up because I have proof of someone embarrassing us on Instagram about the house not being his own, and he's owning, and he's destroyed the whole property. So when you get to hear about a life that you can live with a man, that you don't have to extremely worry. When I knew that he was broke, and I understood that, okay, this is the situation, I get broke. Everybody gets broke.
Yeah.
That's life. Every good businessman or good businesswoman should get broke, because you put in your money and wait for more to come in. That was the situation I thought that this man was in. I never knew it was fraud. I never knew it was Yahoo, that the money will come this year and in 5 years you are out of money till maybe another. That's how it is for some of them. So that was not what I thought. I was told that this man is into IT. Until date, there is nothing on the face of the earth that has shown that this man has done any IT job for anybody. I didn't go out getting married to a 419 person.
Hey guys, what am I hearing? Obviously, this video just shows that there is no love at all. Tonto is out here to just tarnish this man. I don't know what this man has here. Churchill, I hope you're watching this. I hope you finally get to watch it. I hope someone who knows you watch it. Just go and apologize to her. Calling you Yahoo guys, calling you 419, says that you gave her all lies, says that you lied about being Obasanjo's son, says that, in fact, I also have an issue with like the car posting. So when did they post? So when did she post the car on Instagram? I know this car thing is actually very, very dicey, because there was when she was married to Mr. Churchill, yeah, there was this car thing that she posted on Instagram, and there was this phone thing. I think it was an iPhone. It was just launched, and she posted that the man bought it for her. It was limited edition, and say, bruh, don't look at anybody's life on Instagram and think that you want to be like the person. Celebrities have, I mean, imagine when they name Churchill Mr. X just to make him have a persona. These people can go any mile to just convince you with their lies, to just my days, man. I also want to say something, you know, about her saying that, I mean, yeah, I agree, she's Tonto, she should not be, well, you know, she should marry somebody who's wealthy. But you see all these us as women trying to really marry wealthy men, yeah, I mean, let's just understand that every wealthy man started from somewhere. Do you understand? I mean, except if you have like, just don't discriminate and say, oh, I must marry a wealthy man, and put yourself in some box because you want to marry. Like, I mean, if this guy if what she's saying is true, if he went as far as lying to her about their house in Ghana, lying to her about his, you know, parents and things, like, these guys on the street can do whatever to just tell a story to you. I just think that this whole like video thing, interview thing is becoming very, very like chaotic, very, very man, bruh. Churchill, apologize to Tonto. You guys should sort your, it's marital issues, sort your issues in your own like house. I mean, don't you guys have lawyers? Is it even like legally acceptable for you guys to be doing this kind of interview? Like, is there no written term saying that you're tarnishing someone's image? Is there no, I mean, can't you like, don't, I mean, it's okay. Once it's the relationship issue, yeah, no matter what any party says, both parties are wrong. I'm sure if I watch a video that Churchill did right now or does, he would say, oh, it was Tonto's fault. And when I heard, I'm like, Tonto was wicked. And when I heard, I mean, so this is not even us trying, or me trying to pick sides or anything. I'm just like, bruh, it's all right. I apologize to this girl. Move on. You guys should sort your matter like in your corner, because I mean, I know that she's really hurting. It's not easy, especially when you divorce a man who is still, maybe like your friends will now see him carrying some other chick who is as fine as you or finer than you, and now, you know, I mean, once you're divorced with a man, no matter how much the man brings into the home, yeah, you still have responsibility of taking care of your son. You can't go out at night the way you used to go out at night before when you were single. You can't just like up and just travel to some luxurious destination. You have to now take care of your child. So I understand the burden she's going through. I just think that they should just sort their issues in their corners, yeah. And I mean, I wish them both luck. What do you guys think about this whole thing about celebrities posting stuff, deceiving us? Oh my day, deceiving us online about Tonto's speech, about what she said about Churchill. What do you think? Do you think it was Tonto's fault? Do you think it was Churchill's fault? Or are you like me and you just feel like they're both faulty? Go to the comment section and give me your opinion, my love. And that's all I had to talk about in this video. If you liked it, please don't do. I know you liked it. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye bye.